Oh. Beat goes hard.
I'm not gonna freestyle.
I mean, I might. No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're the 11-year-old podcast, and we're here with our special guest.
Why are you looking at your phone? You write something down?
Yeah, I have all the information. I want to shout him out.
Okay.
I want to put his information on blast.
Well, you should know it.
I off by the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to know how many follows he has for everything.
Never mind. You don't even subscribe to him, probably.
I did subscribe.
Wow. I'll be checking.
Wow.
I'll be
He
checking.
doesn't subscribe to any people he doesn't.
I've gotten better. Stop calling me out.
I'm calling you out.
So we have our special guest Tyler Nichols from YouTube. He has 78K on YouTube now.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, and now I checked this morning. I was literally sitting.
I'm gonna correct you though. It is Nicholas.
Is it Nicholas?
I mean, Nichols is cool.
Is it Nicholas? I was
Call it, that's a cool last name.
Nichols. Yeah,
totally
I mean,
call
you
me
could
that.
be like Tyler Nickel. It's just Nickel. Just like cut
That's
it
totally
real short.
Totally fine.
Also has 111K on TikTok.
Yep.
Which is pretty awesome.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Dude, that thing grows
How many did you
so
buy?
fast.
How many did you buy? I need to know.
None. Zero. I
Really?
swear to you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I blew up off of a video talking to me about like socks. I was like, I
Really?
changed my socks during the day to like make my day better. And it has like almost 7 million views on it.
Wow.
Was it like was that a real thing? You really do that?
Yeah. Like I used to work in warehouses, so it's like
Yeah.
in the middle of the day, my socks are sweaty.
Yeah.
Like you swap them out and you just feel better. And everybody argues. They're like, why would I want to
Swap out your socks.
what? Yeah. And I'm like, it feels like a brand new day. And people are like, why would I want to work 2 days? It's like, that's not the point.
No, it's supposed to refresh your day.
Yeah. When I don't think we talked about it on the podcast, but I said one of the things that if I was ever to like become a millionaire, I would never wear the same pair of socks again. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'd have fresh
Like,
socks
fresh
every
socks.
day
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
But would
It's
you donate the ones that you?
No, because I'm a piece of shit, but I would not donate anything.
Lightly used socks.
Like,
just goodwill 'em.
one time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
once used socks, I mean,
Dude, that's the best feeling.
yeah,
Like
fresh socks.
yeah,
oh
brand
my,
new socks
I
out
love
of the pack.
Yeah, it's literally one of my favorite things.
When I don't have
so
to
I could understand like
Yeah.
you switching out midday.
Yeah.
I might have to give that a shot.
That's why TikTok went.
You went crazy
From that?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with tattooing. I was just like, let me share this real quick because I didn't have anything to post that day.
Yeah.
And I looked at it later. I was like, oh,
Isn't that crazy? Like content creators talk about that all the time, where it's like they'll think of like an idea and they'd be like, "That's such a good idea." Barely any traction. You don't have any idea. They just throw something out there. Boom.
Because I'm sure there's probably like TikToks that you worked hard on.
yeah.
And then it's like oh, a couple of views here and there, but
When he said that he got you on the podcast, I was like, oh, let me check him out. And I already had you followed on TikTok.
Oh, really?
But it was the video, the depth of the needle for the palm tattoo.
Yeah.
Where like
You went through
yeah,
it.
you went like through it.
that made me feel weird, like rewatching it. I was like, oh,
it's like cringy. Oh, I watched what's the name the heavy hand video too recently. That was pretty funny.
yeah. That was, my son stole that
The Hulk hand.
the Hulk hand. Yeah, he like saw it. He's like, can I have that when you're done with it? I'm like, yeah.
Did you buy it specifically for
I bought it at a yard sale for $1. Yeah. Specifically for that.
for that video?
I saw it. I was like, make a video with that. Yep.
That's great. So, how did you like get in tattooing? How'd you get your start and stuff like that?
Well, I just bought a kit online.
Fucking yes, baby.
for sure.
That's exactly how I started.
Definitely advocate against it now.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
But at the same time, it's like I was excited. I was like 18. I graduated high school, got my graduation money, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a tattoo kit. And
Did
I
you
bought
have any
one.
tattoos at the time?
Yeah, I had some on my feet and I had something on my shoulder.
Okay.
But I had always been like really excited about like drawing on myself and my sister, like with marker. I remember seeing people like when I was a little kid. I was like, that looks really cool. And I'd like draw on myself with like markers.
Try to like emulate that.
For sure, yeah. And then I started tattooing my friends at parties. I mean, we were all drunk and
Yeah.
being
Probably like
stupid.
everyone's start.
For sure. But then I stopped partying, started taking it serious, and I was still doing it at my house, but I was getting tattooed by somebody at the time, and I would like pick their brain while I was getting tattooed. He's like, why don't you just come like apprentice? And I was like, okay, cool. So I did that for a while. I was at that shop for maybe 2 years. And I went to a different shop, and then I didn't want to pay anybody anymore.
So you want to
I
work for
opened my
yourself?
own shop. Yeah.
Nice. Do you feel like working with like working with those first few artists like really helped you? Like,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because like when you're tattooing out of your house, it's like I have no
you're
clue.
always alone. Yeah.
And that
Right.
was like, what was that? 15 years ago or something. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, there was no YouTube information like there is
Yeah.
now. So I was just like kind of going with it.
Yeah, shout out to that tattoo guy with all that YouTube information.
Yeah.
Talking about him.
Yeah, yeah, he's that tattoo guy. Do you think that do you like the idea of being like by yourself now?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I found somebody like that was on
Real
same
chill, yeah.
wavelength and like same goals and everything, then I would be down to work with other people. But right now, by myself, I'm plenty happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
sure.
A buddy of mine, well, it's my sister's fiance actually, said that you like guest spotted at his shop a few times also at Stormy
that at?
Steel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Andreas.
Oh, dude, he's cool.
Yeah.
I like Andre.
He's my soon to be brother-in-law.
Oh, nice.
So
That's cool.
yeah, when I told him that you were coming on the podcast, he said that you guest spotted there a few times when you were like in between.
I was
shop.
in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just kind of trying to make like extra money to.
Right, you would work a couple days at one shop and then guest spot there the other days.
Yeah, because the first shop I was working at, there's no like walk-in traffic.
Okay.
So it was kind of just whatever I brought in.
Whatever you could,
And then I was like, I got to make more money. So I went up there to a couple different shops, and they seemed like they were super solid. So
yeah. Were you always like pushing like marketing like for yourself? Like were you always like putting yourself out there?
So I had to learn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's
first
a big
shop-
part of the
it wasn't a walk-in shop.
Right.
So it was like I had to learn how to market for myself, and that's how I started doing the videos. Like I just like put my iPhone on top of my station. There was like a little shelf, and I'd do like overhead drawing videos. And
Okay.
I'd do, like design available with this time lapse or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
cool.
how the videos started.
That's how your YouTube started.
Posting from my iPhone. Yeah.
How did it like turn into what it is today?
I just get really obsessed. Like I don't know, like any hobby that I have, it's just like I'm there
Focused,
And
yeah.
I've always liked cameras. I was a photographer for a while.
Okay.
And just as a kid, you know,
Yeah.
just into technology and stuff. So I just started learning more about cameras. I was like, I should just do these cool videos that I see online, and I started making my own.
Yeah. Where did reviewing like machines and stuff like that come in?
It was just kind of like there was.
Did you like randomly get like someone send you a machine, or were you
No. So it was just kind of like I didn't see very much good information out there.
Right.
It was kind of like
There's a lot of bad information
For sure.
unfortunately.
yeah, definitely. Now there's a lot more like quality channels.
There is,
that, like,
yeah.
I've been finding. But at the time when I started, I was really into tech reviews and like cameras and stuff
Right.
like
Right.
that.
Linus.
And like there was no like formatted reviews. It was usually just like an artist with their iPhone right here, and they're like, I really like this because it makes my job easy. And I was like, well, I hope that, you know, maybe I can give more information to,
Yeah.
you know, you spend a lot of money on a machine. What you just spent, how much on those two machines? Like,
A
lot.
The wand was like 13, and
Right.
the critical torque was 1,000 just for the machine.
Right.
Because I didn't get
it's
the whole
like,
set.
You're making a big investment. It's
Right, right.
like, I just want to help.
You should like put out that like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Yeah, that's smart.
For sure.
And I mean, I watched randomly watching your videos, and then like I'll get like other like reviews on the same machines. It seems like a lot of people are trying to do that now and like really put out information. But do you think like it's just like you're gonna like, do you think just because you don't necessarily like the machine, like other people won't?
Oh, I mean, like,
Because it's all
have
opinion, right?
100%. Yeah, like that's a big thing. Like, I like a hard hitting machine.
Right.
There's a lot of people that want like the softest hitting machine ever, but I don't like that.
Yeah.
So like it really is, you know, up to my opinion, and I think that people should just kind of like take the information that I have and
I mean, you do say it in your video that like, you know, based on like the kind of work that I do, like the
Yeah,
stuff that I like to do,
sure.
like because if you're trying to do like soft black and gray, like maybe
Yeah.
the might not be the right machine for you.
no, there's no reason to have like a 5mm. No,
What do you mean?
you don't need that. But no, I don't know. I like the conversation that it brings up, the connection with a bunch of different people. Like I might not have ever met you, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Do you get a lot of? It's funny how I found you actually, because I didn't follow you before. I might have watched your videos like when I was like still like learning tattoo and stuff like that.
Right.
But I was watching a tattoo review TikTok, and you sent them your tattoo, and it's just said Tyler Nicholson. What's his name?
Hack Hunter.
Hack Hunter. Yeah,
He's cool.
Well, he is cool. Like I started following him on TikTok as well. And you sent him your tattoo to review, and it just said Tyler Nicholson Kingston, PA, and I was like, that's really close. I was like, I'm gonna go check him out, and I seen like all your TikTok stuff, and I found your YouTube, and I was like, Jesus,
Cool.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny
how that works.
Yeah,
When I saw your shop name, I thought you were down like in hometown.
That's what I thought
like
too.
down past.
Well, I was like, I'm like, when I first met him, I met him because my sister.
Is there a place called Hometown, PA?
Yeah, it's not that far.
It's like an hour.
Yeah, it's like outside of Hazleton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, are you from hometown Pennsylvania? They're like, no, we just named the shop that.
Yeah. It was like a collaboration of like two names between me and Joe. We just like sat at my kitchen table trying to think of like a name as we were like getting ready to move.
Yeah, but, I mean, it works good. Like I like it.
It's memorable.
Yeah.
DJ Tamby.
Okay.
And he was on Ink Master. He won like 4 times fucking now. His shop was Old Town Ink.
Okay.
And it rolled off the tongue really well. I think that's where Joe got like some
his inspiration
from. Yeah.
Nice.
Which was good. So what's your end goal with the YouTube?
I mean,
are you like mostly like trying to educate like?
Yeah. So like I said, there wasn't that much quality information when I started.
Right.
Even in my apprenticeship, it's like sometimes you need more information than you're given.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I think it's just cool to have like general information out there. I'm definitely not like trying to advocate for like, hey, watch my YouTube video and learn at your house, because it's a bad idea. Even though I did it, it's a bad idea. It's like
horrible.
Coming from each side of the coin, it's like I can totally say within like a day of my actual apprenticeship, I learned way more than I did than in the years that I was doing that.
Yeah.
So I mean, overall, my end goal is just to like add and give back to the tattooing community, and like also I would really like to further my career, working with brands. I don't know what my career has in store for me, but I think it's really cool that social media affords you like I don't know, kind of a launch
platform
pad.
Yeah,
to kind of meet new people, especially in higher up places. It's like I could never really meet as many company type of people just by living in like Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. I'm not going to meet some
You're not
guy
in New
from
York,
Texas or New York or something like that. But with that, like it really opens up a big door. So I don't know. I'm just excited to build that for myself and then also be able to give back at the same time.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, obviously I appreciate that. When I started tattooing, I went the same route you did. But I never ended up finding that apprenticeship. Yeah. I just kind of taught myself and like learned my own lessons. Yeah. But it took way longer.
Dude, yeah, for sure.
Years and years of doing shit the wrong way until you start to realize that you're,
I feel like there's no right way to be like starting off tattooing, because you go into shops and you're like, hey, I want to do an apprentice. You know how many, they don't want it. Like you don't have any knowledge or anything like that. So there's only one way to really learn, and that's just start tattooing your buddies at your house.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Like if I never tattooed a day in my life, I get a tattoo kit. What am I supposed to do to make this shop want to apprentice me?
It's usually I think it's art. Like
it's just drawing art.
Yeah. I mean, like it's like the foundation of tattooing. If you can't draw, usually you can't tattoo.
You're a hypocrite.
I am.
I told you, I'm like, I can't draw like that. I can't draw either. That doesn't matter.
I mean, there's people out there that can outdraw me with a pen and paper all day long, but I mean, if you go to skin, I can out tattoo them all day long. It's a different medium, and I mean, there's people that can paint better than they can draw. There's I think it all depends on the medium, but like just having that like that spark of like art really helps.
Right, just having that knowledge of like shading and like line work.
Yeah, I mean, going to art school is like huge. A lot of people have gone to art school.
So
dropped out.
Is that what you recommend people do? Like if they want to get into the tattooing, is like start off with like an art kind of career and go from there?
I mean, I don't really like to recommend anybody, because if I say like, oh, you should get an apprenticeship, I feel like a hypocrite.
Right.
If I say you should just pick up a tattoo machine, start tattooing, I feel like that's bad information. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, you just gotta find your.
It's not easy.
You gotta find your path. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the biggest thing I've always seen is go get tattooed. Like being around a tattoo shop, getting tattooed by like the same person multiple times, or just like different people, even that, and picking their brain. You really like learn and you get an idea for the industry and stuff like that.
Basically, just make friends and
I mean,
bullshit about it.
Tattoo artists, I unfortunately have plenty of clients that just started tattooing on their own, and some of them are getting better, some of them are still doing really bad stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I tried to help like a little, not like give them too much of a boost, but like I try to like, you know,
at least nudge them in the right direction.
Nudge them in the right direction. Yeah,
I gotcha.
I don't want to sit there and just like, oh, do this and do that and do that, and like, because I mean, basically, I'm being, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. It's just like, so it's a hard thing to like get into, but you a lot of people like have different paths. There's plenty of people that go into jail, and they start tattooing in jail.
Right.
Wow.
That was rude.
Exciting day.
Unnecessary, honestly.
I think that there's like overall, like you want to get to a certain destination, and there's a bunch of different ways to do it.
Okay.
But at the same time, I think the number one for me that I tell people is like, have like the right way in mind.
Yeah.
You don't want to just, I don't know, you don't want to mess up your friends. You
Right,
really don't.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I've messed up a lot of my friends, but they knew exactly what they were getting into.
Right.
But like at the same time, if you're advertising like, oh, I can tattoo.
Right.
It's like,
I had a guy at one of my
people
old
are gonna
jobs.
come get a free, like,
Yeah.
I'll do a free tattoo on you.
You don't want to hurt people.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like,
Well, I had a guy at one of my old jobs, and he was like, they were not good tattoos, but he was like, claiming like, no, I could do that for sure. Come by my house. I can hook you up.
Yep.
And I'm just like, nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a lot of people don't understand that like it's a process. Like it's not something you just pick up like immediately off the like, oh, I can tattoo perfectly.
Right. Oh yeah, it takes.
There's some people
years.
that get it quickly, and there's some
Yeah,
people that take a longer time. So it's definitely a process.
So what's your style? Like, what do you really like to do? Like, what's your comfort zone?
I'm all over the place. Just because like I started out and it was like I needed to just make money.
Okay.
So it was like
anything that walked indoors.
anything that I felt good enough to be like,
Yeah.
I could do this and not hurt you and make a bad,
Bad
tattoo.
tattoo. Were you very honest in the beginning? Like,
Oh,
if some-
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not like,
I was the same way, even though I was
Yeah.
like, even like tattooing out of my house, like people were like, oh, can you do this? I'm like,
right.
You want to go somewhere else for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100. I'm even that way now. Like,
Oh yeah.
like cover ups, not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you come to me with a cover up, unless it's something small, like my brain, like I can figure it out.
Right.
But at the same time, you're going to be way better off going somewhere else. Like I'll make it look nice, but there's probably somebody that could make it like really nice.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like overall, I really like traditional. I really like black and gray, but I kind of do it with lines with like a 3-ground liner as well. So it's like I like
Stippling?
yeah. So I really like to kind of do black and gray with thicker lines for like to bring attention to it. So it's like kind of like the outline, the border of it, and on the inside it's more of like not a realism approach, but closer to realistic shading with like the
Stipple.
3 liners.
Yeah.
I really like to do it. So it's kind of like a mishmash of stuff. And I'm always kind of trying to think like, how can I merge multiple styles together and make something a little bit different that looks like I just did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to like develop your own style.
It really is.
Yeah,
Because there's so much. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much stuff out there, and it just feels like no matter what, you feel like you're almost like emulating something else.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I mean, it's all inspiration.
Yeah, for sure. I think as long as you're not just like saying like, oh, I'm going to tattoo that today. Let me take a picture of it. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're like trying to make something new,
Yeah, trying to change it up a little bit.
for sure.
Yeah,
I had a buddy that came. He was like, I got this done. He was like, dude, that's such a good idea. I want to go get that exact. He's like, can I get the same exact
Is that
one?
the ghost inside?
Yeah.
Dude, I have the ghost inside feather on the back.
Oh, heck yeah. Joe did, the other guy here.
I got that like a while ago. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Though.
I just kind of like, because the way I like to go like get tattooed, I kind of have an idea, and I'm just like, I like your style, so just do it how you would draw it up, and that's what he drew up. I just told him like I want the these lyrics, and then he was like, he's also like a big Ghost Inside fan,
right?
So yeah, he drew that up. I thought it was sick. Nice. Yeah,
that's awesome. I'd love to see them live.
Me too. We both said the same thing, and they came close last year,
Right. Yeah.
And we just
wasn't it like Reading?
It was Reading. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but we didn't go.
No, I think Joe didn't.
No,
Joe,
that wasn't that show.
That wasn't that show?
Because if we had tickets, that was the Ghost Inside. There was no way we weren't going. I don't
Okay.
care how hot it was. Like it was, we were going, but I think tickets sold out like instantly or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't they get in a crazy bus accident?
Yeah.
The
That's
drummer
yeah
lost
for
his
sure.
leg or something?
Yeah, the drummer has no leg. He has
just
a
has
nut.
a pad.
Like just one?
Yeah, and they like
or none.
No, I think he has one.
So like one. Just
He has one
kick?
like, But no, he does double.
It's for his kick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's his kick leg. But
Yeah.
like engineers made him like this. There's a whole documentary on YouTube for it.
That double, is it that one that switches from double to single?
No, it's a pad. Like where he sits, it has like almost like your armrest pad for tattooing, but it has like a hinge on it. So he uses his nub, and he uses his left foot for his actual, and then the little nub. So it's like,
Oh, really? There's I think it was on TikTok. Someone came up, like someone engineered. It was it's a single pedal,
Right,
but
for double.
I see.
For double or single.
was
like,
it that guy from Spain?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was
There's
like,
like a
but you could
little
like,
switch.
you could switch it to single or double, which I thought was like sick.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, and like it had a little.
I feel like that would work
good.
good for him.
It would, but I feel like it would still be hard to like do different kind of like alternating beat patterns.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a drummer.
I wish I could drum. I have a drum
Don't we
set
all?
in my basement.
We all drum.
Do you have drums? Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't. I know how to play like a few things.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't drum.
Were you ever into like music and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Play guitar and like bass is this kind of
Like simple stuff. Yeah.
but nothing.
Nothing.
wild.
No bands. Nothing like that.
A lot of my friends were in bands, so I would always be around them and stuff. But like, I never played in a band. No.
I played in very bad bands as a kid.
Very bad bands.
Yeah, just bad bands.
I played in a bad band too.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
bad.
We
What do you guys
were
play?
we were like horror like metal like
Okay,
Yeah.
horror metal.
Yeah.
What year was this?
I don't know. I was like
So you were
15, 16.
So you were what's that one band that you like a lot?
Oh, Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah, before there was an Ice Nine Kills.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were.
Yeah.
We used to do a cover of Die My Bride.
No idea what you're
No
talking about.
no idea.
No, like-
I couldn't tell you who sings.
That's
it
like
now.
what, 0506?
Yeah.
No,
that's
I was into like As I Lay Dying and stuff at that point.
Okay,
So like
yeah.
I have no idea what
It
you're
was before I got into that stuff. So,
Okay.
but
I got you. Yeah, I played guitar when I was young. I thought I was good at the time, you know. But
Looking
I have like CDs, like mixtapes of like us recording.
Yeah.
So bad.
Nice.
It was so bad.
Nice. That's cool.
that's funny. What else do I got? So
He had a rap project.
I rapped for a while, for a long
You should
time.
have freestyled over the intro.
I know. We're talking about doing like other versions of that, like one with like an old guitar, like
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
He made the beat, so
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah. Just
I
playing
feel like-
around on like Fruity Loops and stuff.
Perfect. Yeah.
So you did a video about like knockoff machines.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the knockoff wand. Or
Right, yeah.
What are your like? I know, like obviously you can watch the video and get your thoughts.
Right.
But do you think that's like a problem in the industry right now? Like people like making all these like knockoff machines and
I mean,
no like solid longevity for them probably.
Yeah,
I
so,
would
like,
imagine.
I think that it's a free market.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Right.
These people did take a long time to make these machines, so it's like it is terrible that they're just jacking the design and making.
And I mean
a
like
super
really
knockoff.
like
It was close.
It was close, yeah.
I was disappointed that the disposable grips wouldn't work on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it's not the same machine. It's just I liked it. You know, it's cool, but at the same time, like it's probably gonna break in a couple months.
Right. It's
And-
not gonna have that longevity
Right.
of
and then I
a
can't
Bishop
return
machine.
it. I can't return it to like, get it fixed. So it's like it's $50 for
You know,
you
a video.
exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
You did tattoo with it though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still use it. It's actually pretty decent. Yeah. Usually
Till it
like-
breaks.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see how long it takes to break now,
Right.
and I'll make a video on.
Yeah,
when it
that's
breaks.
that's smart. Yeah.
What if it goes like 12 months, it doesn't break? You gonna do like a checkup video or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
if it's like solid, I'll be like, so we're all wasting our money.
Yeah, we're always.
But no, overall, it's like these people, Bishop, they've been in the industry, you know, forever.
Yeah.
And they're spending a lot of time designing these things. And it sucks that all these knockoff companies steal their designs and try to take advantage of like home tattooers and be like, oh, it's the Bishop one. It just says hello on it.
This is a low one.
But yeah,
And I thought it was funny that they didn't have different strokes neither. Different colors,
weird.
but all the same
Yeah.
stroke.
I kind of got excited. I was like, that's kind of like a cool little like
Set,
if you're
yeah.
an apprentice, like grab that.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to
$150 you get, you know, all
100%.
three of them.
Yeah, but no, it's all the same machine.
It's all the same stroke. Yeah.
Same thing. Just what color do you like?
Yeah, I guess so.
Definitely.
No, you did there was other videos, right, with knockoff machines as well? Or is that the only one?
I did one on the cheapest machine I found on eBay or something. It was just like, what can you do with these garbage machines?
Right.
And a lot of them are just trash, and that's what they are. This is the first one to where I was like, okay, this works.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna.
And
actually
you got
still
this
use
on AliExpress, right?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I never used before.
Right.
And somebody messaged, or no, they commented on my Bishop wand review, and they were like, "There's no way that you should be spending $650 on this. I have the same machine, and it was 50." And usually people just talk trash in the comments, so I'll like talk to them back because usually they don't even respond.
I mean, you want engagement anyway.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. So I messaged. I was like, "Send me over the link. I'll try it out." And immediately, like, he sent it over on Instagram, like he wasn't just talking.
He wasn't just talking.
So
Like,
I was like, okay,
he
cool.
Literally
Like,
meant he.
I like you went out of your way to send it to me, and
I'm
so I
gonna
did the
try it,
video,
yeah.
for sure. And it took like a month to come in.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
only
Well,
factor
yeah.
with those,
AliExpress
yeah.
is usually like
Yeah.
crazy long.
So it's not like Amazon or like you're
No.
not getting fast
2-day shipping. No way.
It has to go through
2-day
customs
shipping.
and all
Yeah.
that. No, definitely not. But no, it was. I was surprised. I was really surprised.
Is that the same machine that you got? Don't you want to do a video with?
No. So I bought $50. I think it was a $50 Amazon like kit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And we were planning on doing a YouTube video of like me doing like a good like quality decent tattoo with this shitty machine.
Right.
So and we were just gonna see it. The only thing I like wasn't gonna use out of the kit was the needles and the ink. I was just gonna use everything else.
Yeah. And that's the scary part about those kits too. Is like people are like, "Oh, I got the needles and ink." It's like, no,
No.
definitely no.
Yeah, I mean, if people want to buy knockoff machines, that's
Yeah.
one thing. But like the other stuff,
The stuff that's going into
the
people.
skin? Yeah.
Yeah.
you want the quality
Quality.
stuff. Yeah.
Because I mean, like, you don't know where those needles are being made.
No,
right?
you have
Like,
no idea. There's no
or even those
names on them.
inks.
Yeah, you don't even know what the.
There's
what's
little
in the
dragons on the ink.
Yeah, it's weird. And like the label falls off if you touch it. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, this might be just pen ink. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's seriously scary because
Yeah.
there's like you ever pour out those inks? They're like
I never used them.
They're I think it's almost like water, like the
Really?
consistency.
It's just
It's not
thin.
even like ink. It's just like so thin.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I saw a video years ago about like them breaking them down chemically.
Okay.
And it was like, I forget what it was, but it was like
Some
terrifying.
wild
Terrifying.
things.
It was
Yeah.
like, this is scary.
Like scarier than like the stuff they use in jail.
Yeah, you shouldn't be using this.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I think with the machines, it's like, who's like, it's in your hands.
Right, yeah.
Opposed to somebody else. Like, you're going to make it.
Yeah. Now, do
know
you
what
think
you're doing.
like so? There's that saying like a bad artist blames his tools. Like, do you
Yeah.
think so? Do you like you feel like you could do like a quality tattoo with almost any machine? Not, I mean, any like operate well, like okay operating machine.
Can I be efficient with it?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Can I do whatever with it? Yeah, but it's gonna probably take a lot longer.
Take a lot
like if I'm
longer.
trying to like do nice lines with like a thick liner, and you give me some like
Janky
junky
machine.
thing,
Yeah.
it's just
Not-
it's gonna hurt the client. It's just gonna be forever for me to do the lines, and it won't be efficient. But you can accomplish it by tapping it.
Tapping it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it won't be efficient. Yeah. That's the problem.
I get it.
Yeah.
So we were talking about like obviously the videos that you're putting out for information stuff like that. Do you think there should still be like some kind of gatekeeping in the industry, or do you think like it should like be completely out there? Because I remember like I'm
Yeah.
sure you remember when you started. When I
Right.
started, there wasn't a lot of information out there. Like it was always like nipping at like
Right.
trying to get information out of people, and like a lot of people didn't want to give out information.
Right.
But now there's so much information. So
So, I mean, I think even just with like drugs, it's like they have like information, like they have testing. Like if you're going to be doing drugs at like a festival or whatever, they like come test your drugs before you take them.
Yeah.
So it's like people are going to do it no matter what.
Right.
So I think there should be some type of like information standard that we have. Like you should be cleaning your station with this. You should be making sure to do these things, not like advocating tattooing at home, but also at the same time kind of like doing damage control on like disease spreading and
Right,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like
more like kind of like a warning system.
like I've been told before by somebody that you can use green soap to wipe down your machines after you're done tattooing, that it's the same as medical disinfectant and stuff like that. And it's like, that's not true.
just
And
because
whoever-
there's alcohol in it doesn't make it.
right, it's like 10% alcohol.
Yeah.
But like,
You're better off with just straight alcohol, honestly.
right. And but like
Even
people
that's not
spread
killing.
around-
Yeah, it's not killing diseases.
Yeah, it's like people spread this stuff around, and it's like people could be potentially getting like life-changing diseases, and
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
So I think there should be like a standard somewhere,
Yeah.
to where it's like some type of like tattoo safety website, and it's like I don't know, some type of
$1 billion
group.
idea.
Yeah, some type of group of artists that are like, we want to make sure that everybody's safe, even if it is, messing people up.
Yeah, if you're gonna like at least if you're gonna attempt a tattoo, like start here,
Just make sure that
read
you're
this
being
information.
clean.
Yeah,
Please be clean.
Yeah, please be-
Overall, that's like the number one thing. But overall, I think people are going to do what they're going to do.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like a tattoo union. You know what I mean? It's just like this.
Yeah.
Like
for
just
sure.
create like a tattoo union that this
Well,
is
that,
like,
I mean that's how it used to. But like back when like I was getting started, like that, like it was real. Like nobody wanted to tell anybody anything about tattooing.
yeah, because that's money.
Right. Like, yeah, and you don't want. I mean, some people, it's like, oh, I don't want to give away my secrets, and you're gonna take my money. But some people were just like, you don't know what you're doing. I'm not gonna try to tell you what, like give you the ideas, like. So they were trying to keep people
but there
safe,
should be these staples of like knowledge that is passed around just to help you do it, because you're gonna do it regardless.
Right.
Just go by these. Anything else, I don't care what you do, but just make sure these are.
What about like
taken serious?
like Amazon, like being like selling tattoo machines and stuff like that? Like,
I mean, I've used that for my videos. So it's like I'll go on Amazon and buy a tattoo machine. So it's kind of like clickbaity.
Oh yeah,
good for me. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, once again, people are going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like they could, go on reputable distributors.
But it used to not be like that. You used to like have to have like a shop.
But at the same time, like you have a friend in a shop and be like, I want to order this. And he'd be like, okay.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
people are going to find a way. Yeah.
People are going to get it, or if they steal something or whatever. You know what I mean? Like people are going to do it either way. But I think there should
build their own.
there should be, even just for like artists. It's like I was told by an artist that was tattooing in a shop, like green soap can clean your stuff. So he's been told something that was
From
wrong.
someone
So
else.
it's
That was
like,
wrong.
I think even as like a tattooing community, not even worrying about like home tattooers, it's like I think that we should have some type of database to where it's like, this is the standard. This is how you should be keeping your stuff clean.
Yeah, minimal. Like do this.
Exactly, just like a procedure kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah. And you touch on a lot of cleaning in your videos.
I kind of talk about it too much, and people are like
annoyed by
try
it.
to troll about it. But it's like
I mean,
I'm
It's important.
worried about
yeah,
it.
it's like it's the biggest thing. Like I don't.
Right.
I mean, I'm telling you about this machine, but at the same time, like I want to make sure that you're safe.
Yeah, because some of the machines, they're safety hazards. Like you can't go up inside of a lot of pen machines and clean them.
No.
And it's gross. It's like why are you doing?
And I know
this?
you're big on like touching the back of the cartridges,
Yeah.
the stems and stuff.
Especially with the like a lot of the like Dragon Hawk or all those kind of like cheaper tattoo machines, you can't open them up.
the Bronx.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff, you can't open them up. So once you touch that and you put it in there, you're done.
Yeah, it's like there's something on that, and
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
there for.
But like with the bishops and stuff, you can take the backs off and you can really clean them. The only thing I have a problem with that is the lube that you have to put inside there. It's like,
yeah,
and then they recommend to like change the lube every couple of months. It's like,
yeah, it's
what
like,
do you mean?
I think it said
clean
like
that.
every like 400 hours,
something like that.
Yeah, some crazy stuff like
But it's
that.
like I want to clean that every time though.
Yeah, when I first got it, I mean, there was like a shit ton of lube sitting in there, and I'm just like, why? Why is this like
weird.
that? Yeah,
It's real weird.
I understand like to like you want to lubricate it, but why put so much in there? And I like put a cartridge in there and I pulled it out. It's like,
Oh, it's a glob.
yeah, and I'm just like, why is this there? So like I took like a paper towel and like tried to get as much out as I could because you don't want that shit sitting in there.
No, it's gross.
Yeah, it's just not it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I just don't know if I'm back and forth about like whether like gatekeeping is like a positive thing, negative thing. I mean,
see, like I went back and forth for a while before I even started doing like any type of tutorial
Information
videos.
videos,
'Cause
yeah.
I was like, I saw them and I was like, okay, I am a YouTube channel. I am trying to get views, but at the same time, like I do have this set of like morals, I guess you would
Right,
call
yeah,
it.
you're
to
not
where,
gonna-
like I don't want to advocate for people tattooing out of their house, but
Right.
at the same time, it's like people are going to do it, and I want to have kind of information for people that are in their apprenticeship that might not be getting enough information out of their mentor, or even just people that are gonna mess up their friends. Maybe this will make some type of difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Or even just an artist that, might be traditional and they've been traditional for 20 years and they want to learn how to do black and gray. There's that.
give them like a
Overall, it's just to give back to the industry, but
community.
at the same time, it's like, I don't want people tattooing out there. I don't.
you don't. No one does.
No.
Yeah. I watched this TikTok, and it was like, what's the best machine when you're first starting out? And he had like a $50 machine, like a $200 machine, and like $600 machines. And he said, it doesn't matter. Just pick it up and start tattooing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, like this is the worst information. Even that tattoo hack guy commented on it and said, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And he's like literally just like in the comments, just like defending like, oh, if you want to tattoo, just pick it up and start tattooing. Like that's the best way to learn. And I'm like, no, like stop.
Don't do this, please.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely has to do with like,
and that's what
you're trying to do.
Yeah. That's like, so like what you're doing is like positive, but there's people out there that are like doing what you're doing, but in a negative way and just like pushing everyone. Like if you want to try tattooing, try tattooing. Like fucking buy the cheapest shit and just
somebody commented on one of my videos the other day and he's like maybe you should start doing, or no, it was on the Bishop one. He was like, this is the kind of videos we want to see. This is just a hobby for some of us. And I'm like, I'm glad that you want to see these videos.
Yeah.
But it's not a hobby.
It's the most insulting thing.
Yeah.
When I had a girl that I tattooed, her like one of her like friends, he bought a tattoo set or whatever, and she was talking to me about it, and I was like, it's a bad idea. She got tattooed by him. It looks like shit. And she was like, well, he's not sure if he wants to like be serious about it. It's just kind of a hobby. And I was like, do you know how like insulting that is to me? Like this is my career. Like you're permanently changing someone's body and you're calling it a hobby. Like it just.
What if like as a hobby, you're just using practice skin? So like you have no intention on ever touching skin, but you're just kind of.
That's the way to do it.
Oh,
like if you want
to. If
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
what I mean.
if you want
a hobby.
If you want a hobby, you know.
Right.
Like that's perfectly
At that
fine.
point, it's like just like painting or drawing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I'd ever be able to tattoo
you're not
somebody.
affecting someone's life. Like you can literally just ruin someone's life with the wrong tattoo.
You really can.
Yeah. And it's scary. It's
really
horrifying. And people don't take it seriously.
I think that like having a healthy level of anxiety.
Oh yeah, because that's
no matter what it is, like no matter how comfortable you are, like I still always have this like I can really mess this up, and this could be really bad for this person and for my career.
That just means you care. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
all that is. It's you care about what you're doing and who you're tattooing.
I've told him there's multiple times like I'm halfway through a tattoo and I'm like scared shitless at how it's turning out.
Yeah.
Like this is not going in the right direction, and like you just find your way in the end. But it's if you're not like stressing over it, like then you obviously don't care.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's definitely things that I'm like way more comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm feeling good. I'm confident.
Right. Yeah.
But I still have that level of I can really mess this up.
But you're only confident because you've already been in that situation hundreds of times.
Exactly.
And that's why you're confident with it, because you've done it.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. But no, I think like as a hobby, like you said, tattooing practice skins, like honestly, needles and ink and skin are like, that's my favorite medium. I don't know what it is. I think it's the preciseness of it. Like, I don't have to worry about a pencil breaking or anything like that. Like as a hobby, like it's satisfying. It's fun.
Is it the permanent factor of it? Like once you put it in there, it's there.
I don't exactly like that, but I'm saying
I wish I had an eraser on the back.
Like I kind of have OCD a little bit, so it's like when I see something, I wipe the ink away, and it's like exactly what I want it. It's
nothing's better.
Such a good feeling. Yeah. So I really like. I don't know. That's what I like about it. Like painting, I get frustrated. Drawing, I get frustrated. Like,
right.
But like I don't know. It's just like that.
I have a bad habit of where I don't like to draw like my tattoos until like an hour before the appointment.
Yeah.
And then I don't
hate that, by the way.
My clients do hate that, but only some of them. Some of them got very used to it.
Right.
It's just I feel better like having to draw under pressure. If I'm like if I can sit around and I'm like supposed to be drawing this thing, I'm not gonna do it. Like I'm gonna.
Do you overthink about it then? If you're doing it all day, you're like, maybe I shouldn't.
No,
do this
it's just like
or?
I'll start and then I'm like, let me go do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just not focused on it, and
so you're saying you'll start and then be like, yo, you want to play Call of Duty?
Right, exactly.
Like, yes.
Yeah. And it's because I don't have to be like I'm not forced to be focused.
Right.
And like when I'm under pressure and I'm like my client's coming in 20 minutes, I gotta get this fucking thing done.
Yeah.
I work better. Like I draw better.
Yeah, I get that.
And then I never do color renderings. I can't.
No.
I can't.
Oh, me either.
I can't stand it. Like
No way.
I'm like, this is the outline. I said when I color it, you'll see what it looks like. Because it's just
I'll put like hatches for like where my darkest is going.
okay.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But
But
so
that's
I'll
for
be
you.
like-
Like that's
right.
that's
But
information
like I'll
for you.
explain it to them too. It's like this is where the darkest stuff is gonna go.
Right.
Besides that,
Occasionally, like depending on what it is, like if it's something more realistic, I'll do like dotted lines for like shading guides and stuff like that. But other than that, like I'm just like this is what
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna look like that picture that you know of that person or whatever. What I'm doing.
Did you ever have a client like not like what you did?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, where they're just like, this wasn't what I was thinking about.
I would 100% rather somebody tell me that than
I mean,
than
after
just
it's
keep
already
it
on
in.
the skin.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, really?
So like sometimes, I mean, you get it. Like
Yeah.
you get the vibe of somebody. It's
Yeah.
like you understand if they like it or not. Like I show it to them and I look at them. I don't look at that. I'm looking at that and I want to see their face.
Right.
Yeah.
And I could tell it's like, if you don't like it, you need to tell me now, and I'm not upset. Like,
Right.
if
Yeah.
I need to fully redraw this, we could do it a different day. That's fine.
Right.
I mean, if it's something small, I'll redo it then. But like a lot of times I'm doing bigger stuff.
Bigger
So
stuff. Yeah.
it's like, I have no problem doing that. You need to tell me now. And there's only been like, I think one person to where it's like, yeah, I want to
Completely
go in a different direction.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
I would
I
be
mean, that's
cool
the
with that, too.
time to do it.
100%.
Yeah.
Or even like when you're placing it.
Placement. Yeah.
Like I always look at like they look at it in the mirror, and I always look at their face to see if it's like, oh yeah, that's where it's at,
I love it,
or
yeah.
if they start to like second guess it. I'm like, I can move it. It takes a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I've put stencils on 10 times.
Oh,
to
for sure.
find that right spot just for them, or resize them or whatever, because it's important. Like I tell people, like this is gonna be on your body. Like they're like, oh, I don't want to nitpick. Like no, it's gonna be on you forever.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
for
make sure it's where you want it. You have to look at it for the rest of your life. Like if it's not where you want it on your body, like we'll move it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, my first tattoo, I didn't realize it was upside down. I was just so stoked. I was so excited, and it's something small. It's just a number. It's,
At you not realizing it is one thing, but the artist not realizing it is a huge. It's a number. It's a 13, but it's like it was like a Friday the 13th.
I could see that it's a 13, you know. But
Yeah,
then
you could see that it's 13 because you know.
But at the
But
same time, like it is kind of right side up though.
the image is,
sign,
but the number is upside
yeah,
down.
the octopus is, but the number is upside down.
I thought it was like just the number.
Yeah.
Like
No,
at
no,
first,
yeah,
it took
yeah.
me a second to figure out where the 3-1. I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
it just
are you
comes.
showing?
It's that Offspring song, you know.
What?
I wanted a 13, but he drew a 31. Like it's,
yeah, is that what it is?
that's what it is.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't say that that's bad though. Like that's
No.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
wouldn't say
that's I kind of was like, oh, it's like pulling it up or something like the
I wanted it facing me because it's for me.
Exactly. There's a lot of those. Yeah.
yeah.
Which is fine.
He's learned
But
his
no,
lesson.
I wouldn't call that a mess up.
No.
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Stylistic choice.
Yeah, that's just like Would you want an upside down octopus?
I
Or
don't-
are you saying
yeah.
like holding it to where it was like 1 and 3?
Yeah, like turn the number.
Just the number, leave the
Yeah,
octopus the
like,
same.
like the drawing of the tattoo, you know, like. But it was also
what
it was off a flash sheet, you know what I mean? So it was like it was like a.
That means it was
Yeah.
drawn upside down on the flash sheet
Right,
as
right,
well.
Right.
And
Okay,
he's
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
still didn't notice it.
I didn't know.
That's fine.
You were probably like excited and nervous and
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it was first
Yeah,
tattoo,
it was my
right?
very first one. Like I just walked in. Like my wife was like, "Oh, I want to go get this like Friday 13th cat from this." I'm like, okay. They're like, "Oh, you want to get one too?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I did, and then I just didn't realize it was. I was just fired up, you know.
yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, I mean it happens.
Did you ever misspell anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done it
When I
once.
was first tattooing, when I first started tattooing, I did my sister's name on the back of her neck, and her name is Christina, and I was obviously new to tattooing. I wasn't very good at keeping my stencils.
Right.
Well, it smeared a lot, and I spelled her name Christina, and her name is Christina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That sucks. So it's still there.
no, she's got it covered.
I was gonna say, did she like
Yeah, we-
governmentally change her name to the way you spelled it, so it made
I
sense.
mean, it still spelled her name. It just wasn't
Yeah,
the right
there's
spelling.
no H.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That could be way worse though.
It could be way
You
worse.
could have
Yeah.
done it with a K.
Yeah. Or forgot like an I. Like,
Yeah.
That would have been way worse.
Other than that, I don't think I've ever spelled anything. Dates I've gotten wrong, but not on my end, on their ends.
Right.
You know, especially when they want Roman numerals. I've
Oh,
had people bring me. I don't like when people bring me the Roman numerals. I
Right.
prefer to translate them myself because I feel better about it.
Yeah, because you know. Yeah.
I know them. Yeah. So they'll bring me the Roman numerals. And I've had like a girl, she's like, oh, she like messaged the shop the next day and she was like, the date's wrong. I got the wrong date. And I was like, I'm not really sure what you want me to do.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, we can try to, I think she needed,
She said, just bring it out, erase it, and change it.
and then I had another girl who got her son's Roman numerals wrong, and we had like we were supposed to add like another I, which like Roman numerally it'll be like wrong,
Right.
but it'll be right. So
The one time I did, it was a pocket watch.
Yeah.
And there were Roman numerals going around, and it was like a picture of a specific pocket watch that she brought. I don't know, maybe it was her grandfather's or something.
Yeah.
So I traced the pocket watch
Yeah.
and the way that the numbers went around, like they ended up upside down at the end. So it was like 1, 2, like the top of the number was here, the 3, 4, 6 is upside down.
Okay.
But in my head,
On the watch.
it was upside down, and it like rotated then to where like 9, the top of it was over here, and
So
then
9 was like sideways then, and then
the 3 was like facing down.
Yeah.
So it was like, I thought you just wanted the exact watch. I was like, this is what you want, exactly this. And she's like, yes. I was like, okay, cool.
So she had 5.
I didn't
5, 9.
No, they were just all like twisted.
Yeah, so they're just upside down. So
Right.
like
Yeah.
the
But I'm
6
saying
was
when you got to 6, you drew a 9, right?
well, it's just upside down 6.
Oh well,
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
yes, technically yes. And like a couple days later, she texts me and she's like, "These are wrong." I was like, "What do you mean they're wrong?" And I sent her the picture of the watch with the stencil.
Yeah.
And I was like, "This is what you told me to do." And she's like, "No, like they're rotated." I was like, "That's on the watch.
Yeah,
Like, you
like-
told me this is the watch you want. Whatever." I like asked you if this is right and stuff, and then she's like, "Oh, I understand what you're saying." And I was like,
I hope
"Yeah,
so."
you told me this is exactly what you want." But that was the only time like there was like a mix up in those types of things. With dates, dude, I make them check them like 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, text your mom.
Yeah.
Send this to everybody.
I'm a stickler on it now, especially with lettering like or names. I like right before I start tattooing, I'm like, spell it one more time. Like, just let me know, like, because I know like it's so frustrating if someone gets something spelled wrong. So I'm thinking about that watch. Like, was the watch like just like a shitty made watch, or was
old.
it? It was supposed.
It was just real old.
Yeah, but even like I don't know. Like in all pocket watches in my head, all the numbers are like
Are straight to where
straight.
you can
Yeah,
see them.
you see them.
Maybe
Right.
12
when you
and
read
1
them.
and
Yeah,
2.
I've seen a few like that in reference images before, but like this was a physical watch.
yeah, right. Yeah.
So I took a picture of it. Like she brought it. It's like,
Yeah.
this is what I want.
Yeah.
People are probably just like that didn't know what the watch was like, was telling like, why are those numbers upside down? She's like, oh, you're right.
She
Why
probably
is that?
freaked out. Yeah. She probably never honestly even looked at
Looked
it.
at the watch.
Right.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's an honest representation of what it is.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it looks that
That's
way.
the way I would want it. If that's like was my grandfather's pocket watch,
Oh,
I want
absolutely.
it that way.
Yeah. But that was the only like,
Oh,
like I thought it was on my end at first, and then I looked at the picture. I was like, no, this is what it is.
yeah. This
You
was.
get that like pit, like, oh shit, did I do that?
You get
Did I do that?
like quick sweat.
Yeah, like, oh no.
That's
God.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to change it. Like I might
No,
want to.
I wouldn't have.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
If she like asked me and said these are rotated,
can we
can you
not?
change them? I'd be like, why would you change? That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Is there a type of tattoo that people ask a lot for that you despise doing? Like just the way that you don't like doing, like for example,
Everything.
he hates snakes. Like he hates doing
Yeah, I don't want to
snakes.
do a snake.
No one wants.
like
No
snakes.
one
But,
wants
like,
to do snakes.
A lot
There's
of
a lot
people
of
come
people
in.
that like snakes.
I know.
Like there's what was it? The guy up here, a black casket.
Black casket, Angelo.
All he does is snakes.
Really? Yeah.
Or no, I don't think it's Angelo.
No, Angelo.
I think his name is Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyler.
But I saw him post. He does really cool work. But he was
Olsen,
like,
I think his last name is right.
I don't remember.
Maybe I don't know.
But it was like preferred subject matter, and the one was snakes, and I was like, why do you want to do
Why?
snakes?
I
don't wanna do
crazy.
It's so stressful.
But I don't know, like just I don't know, infinity symbols.
Yeah.
I don't want
Tribal.
to do an infinity symbol. I don't want to do tribal.
Nobody wants to do tribal.
Yeah.
I don't know, like hypercolor stuff.
Okay.
That's not my thing.
Yeah.
But besides that, like I'm really open to what.
Outer space. I hate outer space.
I don't like
Skulls?
outer space either. Skull, I do. I'll do a
Like
good
doing
skull.
Skulls all day.
Yeah.
Do a skull.
Skulls aren't bad.
Yeah.
That's my. They're like, do you want to do anything? I'm like, I'll do a skull on you.
Yeah.
To your like go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Skull and Rose, baby.
Yeah,
skull and
Skull and
Rose.
Rose. Yeah, I'll make you the best skull and rose you ever seen. No.
What about mandalas? Do you like enjoy them? Because I do
I
a lot
love
of
that
them.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck off.
It's like, I think it's like the OCD
Yeah,
in
you
me,
like the
to where I
the
need
perfection
to
of
try
like
to make it perfect.
Yeah.
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 I
I
watched,
don't know.
I
liked
don't have
it.
patience for that. Like I wouldn't be able to do that.
I watched Joe do the Circle of Life. You ever see that?
Yeah.
And like he did it.
Like what is
all-
that? Explain it real quick.
I'll pull it up for you. He did it on some guy's back, like huge, and I'm just like, oh my god.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's
How'd it come out?
good,
Yeah.
but like it's just still like.
Imagine he said terrible.
Yeah, no, he can't say that. But no, he would tell me. But like, he'd be like,
No,
I
I'd
don't
tell
think
you if it was bad.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't think
I don't
Joe was
care.
like, it was what
Joe
he
don't
wanted.
listen.
Oh,
Joe
okay.
doesn't listen to the podcast. It don't matter.
Oh, okay.
Why is Google being images? Thank you.
Some of these mandala geometric artists, though, man,
Good.
They're insane.
I wish I remember his name. He's on TikTok and he does these really intricate stencil placements to where he'll like put a big.
And then
What's his
like he'll
name?
have like I don't know.
You know?
I know who you're talking about.
He cuts
but
it super close.
yeah, and then he'll put like one right on
Yep.
top of it and like start another one.
I started doing that and it is life saving. Instead of putting like one big thing trying to fit it all on. Yeah, that's
insane. Yeah.
That's the circle. Like, it's insane.
especially that it's a circle.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. And
To tattoo a
he
circle.
fit it.
Yeah.
He fit it really well to where like it didn't like warp too much.
Right.
But it's still like, oh my God, I'd want to like pull my hair out doing that.
Yeah.
But like Joe's good at welding and stuff too, so he like has the patience to like do that kind of stuff.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah. I've also seen him do like crazy Dragon Ball Z stencils.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, like, there's so many like lines,
Yeah.
like there's so much stuff going on in
Yeah.
them, and I'm just like, bro, like,
Get lost in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather simplify the hell out of my stencils.
Yeah.
Do you draw all your stencils, or do you
Yeah,
like use those apps?
Those frustrate me.
The apps are hard.
But it's like
I don't know.
I want to familiarize myself with what I'm doing.
right.
Like a lot of them are just blotchy. It's like, how are you even?
Yeah, like
seeing what you're
Pony
doing?
uses like the app that he came out with.
Yeah.
And he does those like micro portraits with them. I'm like, bro, like,
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I'll see a face and it's just like blotch, 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 and then you'll see the final thing. And it's like none of those blotches
made
had
sense to
anything
you.
to
Yeah.
do with what's under it. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's so hard.
But I like to actually physically like.
Familiarize.
It's like you're studying the drawing real quick while you're
Yeah.
outlining it, and it's like sometimes you start to wipe the stencil away, and it's like, what is that line? But like you remember, it's like, oh, okay, that's
Like I did that, yeah.
whatever, you know. So I think it helps to just draw it. But if you can do it, that's great.
No, yeah. I did an owl a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That I used.
Owls are sick.
I did that.
I like owls.
I used that stencil app for, and it was.
It worked.
I mean, the owl came out okay, but I mean the overall like stencil was a little like crazy to like really like recognize. But I mean, it just was like yeah. I mean, it looks good. It just like the app. Like it made it like over details it.
Yeah.
Because you get like these like double lines and like it's just like which one am I supposed to like stop at, or like you'll have like a line and then if it's like solid black under that it'll do another like it's,
Right.
it's just like it's real hard. And if you're doing anything like with thickness, like you'll get like 4 lines. It's just like no.
Like all close together. and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah. I'd rather like sit there and
Yeah.
play-
Draw it out.
Draw it out.
Yeah, because you can erase like, okay, I don't need this line here. And
Right, like because a lot of times like I'll do like a line where my hard edge is, and then I'll know to like shade down from that.
Right.
So, and I know was it one of your videos? I was talking about like stenciling stuff and like someone. No, it might have been I was watching that master class. You ever see those? It's
I don't
like
think
a
so.
it's like a paid thing that Daniel Silva did.
Oh, okay.
And like he like talks about like putting like the line underneath where the shading ends, and then like a line up top, so you know like where
How far?
your gradients is supposed to end
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It was a little confusing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like stuck in my ways.
Yeah.
Everyone,
I think everybody like sometimes I'll see people to where their stencils are, you know, that
So-
app,
yeah.
or it's just like they'll just do like the outline and everything else is just like off the top, and it's like I can't do that.
no.
No, like I'm definitely comfortable if something erases. Just I know where it's supposed to
You
be.
know what you're doing, yeah.
But like that's in, you know, it's relative to where everything else is. But like if you just give me like a blob of a marker, like I don't know what that
How
is.
often like so I see like people talk about that all the time. Like how often do you like do like stencils erase for you?
Not often.
Not often, right?
anymore.
Yeah.
Also, it's like I think in the beginning of tattooing, I was like, okay, let me keep my stencils as clean and
Simple.
perfect
Yeah.
as possible. And then I went to like, oh wow, I'm getting better, so I can do these like super complex designs, and I want to make sure every detail's in it. And now I'm going back towards like I want it a little bit more simple, and it's more of like a map for me now.
Mhm. Did you get
where-
like close to that like paint by numbers like look?
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So like my dashes like this
Mm-hmm.
is like that's my black. X's, that's like like half tone, and then if it's empty, that's very light.
I gotcha.
So it's
And you'll do that for like your entire stencil?
that's everything. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, not like if I'm doing a traditional thing, not
Yeah,
at all.
well, right,
I just
right.
outline it, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing like black and gray to where I want to know where the transition and stuff is, I put the whole map in there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know. I usually kind of just like,
Just outline it.
just outline it and kind of look.
See, like I think it's just my brain. Like I get nervous that I'm not gonna be able to translate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like, so you feel like are you like trying to like be like dead on accurate? Is that your thing? Like, is that like the OCD and you like, you want to be like as close to
specific things? Like if somebody's like, I want the Statue of Liberty,
right,
I'm giving you the Statue of Liberty.
right.
But if it's like a rose or something,
You'll,
I'll get like a photo of a rose, or unless it's traditional, I'll just draw it. But like if they want a realistic rose, I'll outline it, change the petals to where I like them and stuff like that, and it's more like loose because I understand that better.
right, right.
But if you want like a specific
thing, yeah.
I'm giving you a specific thing.
Yeah, so like when it comes to like portraits, I'll do stuff like that. But when it like roses,
Oh yeah, rose is just an outline.
yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you understand how petals work and stuff like that. Yeah, so
And I liked it. That is fun though because it's like I can just make it kind of
How you want.
I want
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like it's
you
just
can put
in
the
moment.
dark. Yeah, you can put the darks where you want them, and
Yeah,
like
it's
have
more in
the
the moment.
shade where you want it. Yeah, no, I get it. What else do we got?
It's like less thought that way. You can kind of just like let it flow.
For sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if
yeah.
you want it like that statue, like I'm gonna make
Like-
a stencil.
That's it. Yeah, like, it's gonna be like as close to possible, and then.
For sure.
But you'll put like where like this tone ends and that tone starts.
Yeah, it's just kind of like my hard lines are more so where like the darkest things are going, and then I'll do like a dotted line. It looks like a line of ants,
Okay.
and that's how I kind of like map.
Map out everything.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I think that works. I think everyone's a little bit different, but
Yeah,
as long as you're not using that stencil app,
wild.
yeah, good on them. Like anyone that can use that.
Yeah. Just chaos.
It's
just on.
I'll show you after.
Okay.
Like it's insane.
It looks like you threw mud at the wall.
Yeah,
That's
like
what it
it's
looks
just like
Yeah,
it's like little everything, like depending on what you put on it, obviously, but like for the most part, it's just like so much like especially if it's like a
Is it
portrait.
overwhelming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. You can like dial down the detail, but like it doesn't take out that much. It's insane.
It's not good.
eventually I think it's gonna be really good.
Oh yeah,
Eventually,
they're
it's gonna be
working on it.
perfect.
Yeah, they're working on it to make it like better. And there's more apps coming out. Like
Eventually, you're gonna stick your arm in a printer style thing, and then it's just gonna be like,
we'll be out of a job.
We'll be just the machine operator.
Yeah, and just like,
yep, that's it.
I
You get
mean,
paid by the hour, $10 an hour to turn a key on.
$10 an hour. That's insane.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
I would
That's
be
not a
poor.
lot. Yeah, that's
No,
not a lot at all.
it's not. That's less than minimum wage, right?
What
I
is
mean, I don't know
minimum
minimum
wage now?
wages now.
13 something.
I don't know when
I
I
think.
They've upped
is
it.
it
Yeah,
really
I
when I
think-
started? I mean, I'm older, but
I remember
it was
like
like
eight.
$7.75.
Yeah, I remember like $8 an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$7.75.
yeah.
My first
But I
job.
think it's like 13 something now. Yeah.
My first job, I remember getting paid $5.35.
What did you do?
It was
5.35.
something a waiter
it
or
was
something, right?
Yeah,
You
it
get
was,
tips and
it
stuff.
was
Yeah.
an outdoor. I was 13 years old. It was an outdoor
Good on you
Busboy.
like
for being 13 and having a
I
job.
wanted a cell phone. My parents were like, "We're not paying for it." I was like, "Okay, I'll get a good job." But it was Stewart's. It was called. It was like a drive-up thing to where you can order burgers and fries, and then there was an ice cream place.
Are you from this area? Or
I'm originally from Hazleton.
Okay.
So that was down in Cunningham though.
okay.
But it was like all the kids from the school that I went to got jobs.
He was
there.
on roller skates, and this was
No, but
apparently the
They
70s.
used to. They used
Really?
to do that. Yeah. No, nobody actually ordered out of their car. They all came up.
They all came
Sat
up.
down, yeah.
I used to deliver. I work for Entenmann's. Like I have
yeah.
a route. I used to deliver to Gould's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
down
right
in
next to it.
Cunningham. Yeah, down there with the owners and stuff like that. I used to deliver them. I used to have all that Hazleton, Pottsville.
Yeah.
So bad. Just being like down in Pottsville and Frackville and all that area. It's just like driving out there every day sucked. I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
But now I have a local route. So
I'm not really familiar with. I'm familiar with Hazleton,
Yeah.
obviously. I
Yeah.
have no idea where I am. No.
I lived in Hazleton for like 3 months.
yeah,
Oh,
like
did you?
Freeland, right?
Yeah,
Like
well, I lived in Freeland
yeah.
for like a couple
Freeland's
years.
not bad.
Freeland's not bad. Yeah, I grew up in Freeland for like from like 10 to maybe like 12, something
Okay.
like that. A couple of years.
Nice.
I lived up there with my dad. And I thought like it was like the nicest place in the world.
Well, you're
not
from
bad,
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am from Philly. Yeah, so
That's
So
a
it
little
is the
different.
nicest place.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Philly.
Yeah,
But I haven't
thought
been back
downtown
there.
Scranton was bad until we went down to Philly. I'm like, no, it ain't bad at all.
Scranton's getting worse.
It's getting way worse.
yeah,
Is that?
yeah.
I'm not familiar with up here.
You don't come up this way that much, no?
I mean, I feel like Scranton talks about Wilkes-Barre the same way Wilkes-Barre
Wilkes-Barre
talks about
Scranton,
Scranton.
yeah.
I mean, Wilkes-Barre's horrible.
Yeah.
Like I avoid Wilkes-Barre's.
Where's your shop at?
Kingston.
It's in Kingston. Okay.
Yeah, it's right off the Ave.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah, it's on one of the side streets.
Is it closest like Stormy Steel and stuff?
It's probably like 10 blocks away from Stormy Steel.
Okay.
Same main road. Was that Wyoming?
There's a lot of shops down there, right?
Dude, there's a ton, and another one just opened recently. I don't even remember the name. of it.
Yeah.
But on that main drag, there's like 7.
Yeah.
It's
maybe.
insanity.
Yeah, and there's some on the side streets too. It's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, I felt bad for like moving like, 5-6 blocks from another shop. So.
Yeah.
We used to live the place we were at before, we were right down the street from another shop as well. So
Yeah.
it's
Well,
hard.
Stormy Steel, they're on the corner there, and then do you remember what was it? Something Dragon,
Oh, Dragon's Den?
something like that.
Dragon's Den.
They closed, but
Yeah,
it was
well, for
Stormy
good
Steel,
reasons.
Yeah, Dragon's Den. Then it was the Psychedelic Unicorn. And then there was
Who's
another
coming
one
up with
across
these names?
Dude, I don't know, but that's a cool name.
Psychedelic unicorn,
I don't know if
galactic
they're open
Pegasus. That's not
What,
good.
your shop's Seventh Trumpet, right?
Seventh Trumpet. Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
It's a biblical reference to the Book of Revelation.
Okay.
It's like the apocalypse, like everything's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of shops down
A lot of things closed on, like that Sickler's bike shop. That used to be Bike World there, and then there's like a bicycle shop. Now it's closed.
What, up
Down
there?
by that way,
Yeah,
down
yeah.
Kingston.
I only know of like Stormy Steel.
That's it.
And what's that Odyssey shop?
Oh,
Strange and Unusual.
Yeah, that
They
one's
moved.
Did they?
They moved from that little small shop. They're now next to Dairy Queen. It's like a big building.
Oh, I don't know. I never knew the little shop.
Oh,
I only
okay.
knew them since they moved to Dairy Queen. I knew of them, but
Yeah.
the first time I was ever in there, they were at like that next to Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that place is pretty big.
that's Balls' shop, right?
Who?
Josh Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Is there?
Why do I know that name?
Why do you know? You should know that name
Why?
for 2 reasons.
Oh, it's that band, isn't it?
Well, one of the originals of Motionless.
You don't like motion?
No. He loves them.
I like creatures and like their.
Listen,
older
I'm
stuff
just
when I was a kid,
happy
but-
I do
that-
have a question. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go.
All right, what's up?
Do you think that now, within the last like 2 years, they just sound like Breaking Benjamin?
Oh, 100%.
They're Breaking Ben. Like I
Yeah.
hear a song on the radio, I'm like, is this Breaking
Yeah,
Ben? or
even like the
Motionless?
way their chorus and melody is,
Yeah,
it's just
everything.
But that's, I mean, it's the same for like A7X sounding like Metallica now.
I don't know. I have this thing with, even with cars and music. I have this thing where like when it's new, I hate it. I'm like, ew. Like no, go back to the.
Go
and then
back.
like a couple years ago, I'm like, all right, it wasn't so bad. Yeah, well,
I feel like that's how I was with Post Malone. At
Yeah.
first, I was like,
Who would listen to
I was
this?
like, what is this?
yeah, like
And
after
then
like
he's-
congratulations and stuff like that, you're
He's like kind of grown on me
Yeah.
over the years. I'm like, oh, okay, Post Malone's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I just think I like his personality. And then when I hear his music, I'm like, I like this guy.
yeah, I was like this.
You just want to tattoo him.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
you want to tattoo him or a portrait of him?
Not a portrait. I don't do portraits.
No,
No, screw that.
he
No.
likes portraits.
I like portraits.
I hate portraits.
He did a Lil Peep portrait. It was pretty good.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did Little Peep. I did Amy Winehouse,
Nice.
Stan Lee.
I think I saw the Amy Winehouse one.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. Who else did I do? Did I do another rapper? Maybe it was just Little Peep.
It was just Lil Peep.
Lil
I
Peep.
just get so scared.
Yeah.
to
I
like-
mean,
Well, like one little thing could make it look
Absolutely.
nothing
Absolutely
like, like the-
yeah, I like I'll celebrities all day.
Yeah.
Because even if you do tweak something
Yeah.
like not on purpose, you still get that vibe of the celebrity.
Yeah.
Family portraits scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Like if
Or like somebody's dog that died.
I love doing dog portraits.
I won't do anything that is your specific family member or dog.
Yeah.
No.
No,
What
just
about
like
like pet like porcupine?
pet porcupine.
I mean,
Maybe.
that's not like a very specific.
Right,
like,
right.
I'll just do a porcupine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Sure.
porcupines are.
If they're like,
that's
that's
probably
not-
tough to tattoo.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that would be kind of weird.
That's not
Yeah.
pokey. It doesn't look like him at all.
It might be kind of cool if you just like do dark to like just.
like for the
Yeah,
needles. Yeah.
yeah.
I've done like wolves
Okay.
where like I try it like the fur kind of gets that like porcupine look and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I just wolves are one of my
I only
list.
said that because I saw a dead one on the way here.
That porcupine,
yeah, it was on the side of the road.
not pokey.
Yeah, that's pokey, man.
That's
I don't know.
hilarious.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I wonder if he popped the tire that ran over him.
It was Kelly's tire.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, it was a nail. But yeah, I like doing portraits. I don't know. I hate dogs. I'm not a dog guy, but I love doing dog
Wait, you
portraits.
don't like dogs?
I don't like dogs. I'm a cat guy. I have my cat tattooed on me.
Dude,
Like
I've
I love
never
my
heard
cat.
of that. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that happening ever.
It's crazy, right? I know.
Yeah, I have a
okay, I won't
husky.
judge
You
you
got-
for it.
It's just I think it's like something you grow up with. Like if you grow
Yeah.
up with a dog,
Yeah.
like you become a dog. I
Dude,
had
I
cats
see a
growing up.
dog. If I'm in the worst mood ever, I see a dog.
just-
I'm like, oh my god,
I'm so happy.
100%.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like doing dog portraits though. I'll do dog portraits all day.
Depends on what kind of dog. Because like I have a husky, and I just bought a house. I'm just like,
I love doing husky portraits.
yeah, but it's just they're just so like they're a lot of maintenance, a lot of fur.
Shed a lot. Yeah.
dogs
Yeah.
in general, it's like a kid. That's
Yeah.
why I like cats. Cats are
Yeah,
very
you just-
self-sufficient.
Yeah, you can go like on vacation, just
You
leave
just
your cat
leave your
there,
cat,
yeah.
like fill up the bowls, like
Dogs fucking your house up, dude.
yeah. You tell me about it. You have to people watch them, come over and walk them.
See, I'm
It's like-
allergic to cats. I think that's why I don't.
Maybe,
like
yeah.
I my eyes swell up. I start sneezing.
But isn't that
swelling.
like is that like a specific like thing? Like I thought like if you're allergic to like
Animal fur.
animal
It's
fur
animal
in
fur,
general,
not just
yeah.
like
Well,
specific.
when I was a kid, I was really allergic to dogs too.
Right.
Like my eyes would swell. I would have to lay on the couch.
do you have any dogs?
No,
No.
I don't want to deal with it. My kids are enough. But yeah, no pets.
No pets. Yeah.
But I love dogs now. I think I forced my body to be okay.
yeah,
with
which is
them.
like these are
But-
too cool not to be around.
It's not like so like there's like short hair dogs. Like is
Right.
that more like easier for you?
Short hair dogs will make like I don't know. Like
You're just really
they'll give
allergic to, like, pets, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very allergic.
I got you.
They'll give me like hives if they like rub up against me and I don't wash my arm after.
Really?
Dude, I don't know what it is about short hair, but long hair that doesn't
Not
happen.
as bad.
I'll
That's-
just sneeze,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is weird. So either way, something's
And
happening.
your eyes all
Yeah.
get poofy.
Yeah. So like just no pets for you.
No.
No.
You just see him like next. He gets a dog. He's just all like swollen. He's like,
How many
"It's
kids
worth
do you
it."
have?
I have three.
Three
kids.
Okay. Do they have any like pet allergies?
Yeah. No, they all want pets.
Yeah.
have any
But you're
tattoos?
not doing it.
Do they have
kids
any?
tattoos? No.
Oh, do they?
No. Oh God.
See, it's not just me. People ask me this question, and I'm like,
So how many kids do you have then?
three.
Three. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you able to name their dates right off?
They're how old they are?
Yeah.
The oldest is 13.
9, 12, and 13. I could do your kids like.
All right.
That's
So
just-
start.
Are you sure Chance is 9? Because I swear he's 10.
9. No, Jack.
Dude, I
just-
have my son's birthday on my phone. So when I
just
go
so
to
you
the
remember.
birthday,
You're just like, oh, okay.
like or to the doctor. The last time I was at it, I was like, it's 11.
Did you do
Like,
that
did you
yourself?
just look at your thumb? I
Did you
was
do it
like,
yourself?
No, no.
Okay,
This
I
is
was
somebody
saying
else.
lefty. That'd be nuts.
No, that'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
New
but no,
YouTube video, lefty tattoo. You wanna do it on me?
Left-handed tattoo.
I've wanted to do that, but like, who am I gonna do that on?
Yeah.
I'll come
You
down.
want to do it?
Yeah, I got a leg of bullshit.
I don't even know.
I got a leg of bullshit.
That
Could
would
you
feel
imagine? Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'll try. I tried on fake skin first before I did.
What if you were just like a million times better? Like you're just like, whoa.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, like, I've been doing this wrong for 30 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how old are your kids?
Oh, my kids. Okay, so my son is 7, and then I have 2 stepdaughters. The one is 12, and then the other one is 20.
So that's kind of fair enough. Like if you didn't get that right off the spot because they're your stepkids, you know?
Yeah, but at
But
the
how
same
long have they
time,
been your
I looked
stepkids?
at my son's
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing for 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I mean,
No, it's just I'm bad with dates. Like
so am I. Yeah.
the only reason I know my sister's birthday is because it's not July 4th, which is a holiday, is June 4th.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
just
know
use
my-
that as
just super,
reference.
yeah, super,
Yeah, like-
stupid little things.
I'm just either I'm just like not a good father and friend,
Wow.
or I just have a really bad memory and
We're gonna go with the latter because
Yeah.
that's just kind of
I'm
mean.
not sure. I'm not sure.
But I'm the same way because my sister's birthday is 2 days 2 days after mine.
Oh,
So like that's the only reason I remember my brother's birthday. No fuck, somewhere in August, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good birthdays.
My mom's birthday, no idea. My dad's birthday, no idea.
No clue.
Yeah.
My mom texts me when my dad's birthday is, and then my aunt texts me when my mom.
Everyone should just have Facebook,
Well, yeah,
and,
if
and
you
it'll
have
tell,
Facebook
it
now,
tells
it just
me.
tells you, yeah.
it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Snap-
go on Facebook much.
Snapchat tells you too. So
Does it? I don't have Snapchat.
Do they really?
yeah, you get like a little. They have like a little birthday cake next to their name.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it makes it a little bit easier.
Friend text,
Instagram.
what's
Just,
my birthday?
when's your birthday?
Yeah.
No fucking clue.
Yeah, you do.
No.
No? You know.
What do you mean the month?
It just happened.
Oh, it's 3/13, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
today.
It's 3/13. It's his favorite number. That's why.
Well, yeah, I was born on Friday the 13th. Of course, 13 is going to be my number.
So is it Friday the 13th? No, it's not.
Not
It's
every
not-
year, but
it's
it,
not
it
always
lands, like,
Friday, yeah.
Every so many
Every
years.
like 7 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
No.
You wish. Was it a Friday the 13th when you were born?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
1992. Look it up.
Look it up.
Just look it up.
I'm not a
He's getting
fucking
angry.
liar. Yeah, I'm not a fucking liar. Call me a liar.
I mean, it could be a lie.
That's fun.
My birthday's on a Friday. every few years. Too.
Yeah, but it's not the third. I mean, no, it's not because yours is the 7th in November.
It's the 8th. You fucking.
See, I was close enough.
What a friend! I'll tell you, what a friend.
Yeah, I'm breaking up friendships over here.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing here. All right. So have you watched like a lot of like TikTok?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You just get like so, man. You just get so
I hate it.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of like people tattooing on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like live tattooing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bad thing?
Like on the lives?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure you've seen like good quality
Yeah.
tattoos and
yeah,
like
but
bad,
would you
bad
do
ones.
it? Like, would you tattoo on live?
I don't like live.
No.
It leaves like, I don't know. There's too much margin for error.
Yeah.
To where like, say like I say something to where it's on the internet now forever.
Yeah, it's like
you're choosing
permanently
that-
out there.
that-
Yeah.
100%. That's too, because you know how it is when you're talking to somebody when you're tattooing. A lot of times conversations get kind of weird.
Yeah, they go a little weird.
And like, I'm
Yeah, you
not
got, like,
saying
4
I say
hours with this
bad
guy.
things, but at the same time, it's like some things should be kept private. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit hard for me to like do
Yeah.
the live thing, especially when I'm tattooing somebody. I've done live to where I was like drawing or something like that,
Right,
like answering questions while
Yeah.
I'm doing a stencil or something.
Yeah.
I've done that, but never like.
Or you just have someone come up and like you're just starting the tattoo, like that looks like shit, and they just get off, don't ever
Yeah.
see the finished thing, and they're like, this guy sucks.
Right. No. Yeah. I don't know. I think it leaves, first of all, the client open for like, I'm used to people saying stuff in the comments to me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fine. It
Yeah.
used to bother me. Now it's just like, oh, haha, thank you for engaging in my video.
Yeah, like that's what I wanted.
But also, like, if somebody makes fun of a tattoo, then the client might see that. They
Right.
might feel
Yeah.
really bad. So it's like,
It's just a lot of
it's
extras,
a lot of
yeah.
things that I'm.
You're like involving.
I'd rather
you're
protect the
involving a
client.
lot of people
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
something that should be between.
Because I mean, even though like I'm doing a tattoo that I might not be pumped about, like that person is clearly very excited about it. They're deciding to keep it forever.
yeah,
So it's like I'd rather not open somebody up to
negative.
ridicule
Yeah.
and negativity. Let them be excited about it. That's what it is.
We should do some skit videos.
Skip videos.
Yeah, I think they're like. Did you ever see those skit tattoo videos where they just do skits and
what's the name?
I
What's
love
his
those
name?
skits.
they're fun?
That one guy does a lot of them.
What is his name? John.
John. Yeah,
He's
you know,
hilarious.
he's pretty funny,
Yeah,
He's funny.
yeah.
and he's just like super like straight faced all the
Yeah,
time.
like he's good at it. Like
That's
he's
the
got that
best part
start.
and
about
he's
it.
got that fucking stupid apprentice that's always doing the goofy shit with him. Yeah.
Yo, but he's actually really good at tattooing.
I've never
apprentice?
seen his work.
Or the
John's
guy?
John's really good, but
Yeah.
I never seen the
What is his name?
apprentice's work.
Cam, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
but
he
he's like real
does-
fucking goofy.
He does cool work. Though.
Does he?
Yeah.
We should do some work like that though. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
It'd be
That'd
fun.
Yeah, I'll just copy all of Tyler's videos.
Just
Yeah.
copy word for word.
Like word for word, like but like label it as your.
Like, are you heavy-handed? No.
See, like if you do better with them, take my ideas. Do
Take your
exactly-
ideas,
Like
exactly.
for the reviews, print a script.
Yeah.
Just do it.
You ever see Mr. Beast put out a video and they were asking like, you know, who do you think will like top you?
Yeah.
And he said that it's the person that's gonna make their own lane and not like just try to emulate what I'm
Yeah.
doing and try to do it better. Like they're gonna make their own like their own type of video. So like I mean, me doing the same thing you're doing, I don't think I'll get any more
No,
engagement.
but I think it would be funny too.
It would be hilarious to
For
watch
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put on like
And then
a
you could just
bald
be-
cap.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
you could just like go. I'd be like, who the fuck's this guy? Like you make a video about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Start like a fake internet
Yeah.
beef. To get,
Yeah.
But also
Which-
that would.
Two tattoo artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That's funny.
which I think a lot of like the MGK and Eminem thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that was 100% manufactured.
Yeah, I mean they're
think-
both on the same label.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want
Right.
to?
Yeah.
And then
have
after that,
that
MGK
engagement.
got like what 2 #1 albums right after that.
Right.
But he
Even though
probably
that
wouldn't
binge
have-
album was so bad,
That
the
was
one
terrible.
right after,
That was
so bad.
I do like MGK though.
Get out.
No, you don't like him?
I liked his earlier stuff.
I never liked him, and then like after the Eminem stuff, I mean I grew up an Eminem fan, so
Yeah.
like I'm just like fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because I listened to both.
Right.
Before
Well,
that
like
whole
I
thing
don't
happened.
think I've ever heard an MGK song
You like
before
Sail?
that
Like
beat.
you didn't hear Sail? Like that was a huge song by
No.
MGK. No, you've heard
like the
yeah, yeah.
like Sail.
Yeah,
like,
it's like a cover of like that.
that Sail song. No,
Yeah.
I know the real song.
Yeah.
I don't know the cover.
Yeah, but he did like
Yeah,
a,
he like rapped over that.
yeah, and like did a pretty sweet music video for it too.
Yeah.
At the end, he just like gets on a ship in a full
Yeah,
range.
he's
Sails
just
away.
Yeah, yeah.
Know who puts out a good music video?
Oh,
Kenny.
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 Yeah, from Moral Code.
Yeah.
Dude, he was on our last podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a band.
Called
That is.
Moral Code.
Moral Code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Code.
It's like a pop punk kind of band now. Like
That's
we,
cool.
he
He's like local.
yeah,
Like a
he's
little
local.
bit local.
We like I grew up going ish. He did like a lot of metalcore stuff growing up, and then
Yeah.
now he's into that kind of like pop punk scene kind of stuff. It's pretty good.
It's all
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But he put out I watched his music video after the podcast. and it was funny. Not funny, like not like I'm not like making fun of him, but it was like fun to watch.
It was like a fun video.
Yeah, because like I mean, you know, I was just sitting there talking to him, and now I'm watching like this video of him. Yeah. But like he reminded me so much of like Morpheus from the Matrix because he has like round glasses in it. So fucking funny. Awesome, and he has like a leather coat.
Yeah.
But in the end, like he jumps like in a river, and it's all shot around here, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All that stuff was shot around here. Yeah. So like I'm just like curious to where the fuck they were.
It's probably like the
Lake Scranton.
Like for one last one last time.
Yeah.
That was like filmed like in like Naog Park and like.
Oh really?
Yeah, down Scranton. He had like a rap project that was filmed at like the top of Steamtown Mall parking garage and stuff. Like filmed with like a drone.
That's cool.
It was like for like a sky shot. Like it came in and like they're rapping on top of like the.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I'll show you when we're done.
Yeah, you have to show me that.
Yeah.
I'd like to do more like filming and shit like that too.
Oh, dude, I love it. It's so much fun.
Do you do anything else besides like the YouTube, like filming wise?
Well, tomorrow I'm actually my buddy. He has a music recording studio down by Kingston. It's
okay.
in Floresville. And he just like built out the whole thing, and I'm gonna go down and take pictures and stuff for him.
Oh,
but,
sweet!
Like I'm not getting paid for that, but
to promote it,
unless yeah, for like his website.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of lenses, and you know, I mean, he has cameras and stuff, but there's a lens that he wanted to use for specifically. So I just like taking pictures.
They're expensive.
They're crazy.
Yeah. Oh
I just bought a probe lens.
Okay.
I hear one of those. It's like
where's it going?
Exactly.
Yeah, where are you pulling it from?
So it has a LED light on the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I have a picture of it. I do. It's literally like I don't think I could take it out in public. I think people are gonna think it's a gun.
Yeah. That's wild.
Why does it look like that? So
it's a macro lens, so you're able to get like super up close to things.
Oh, like okay.
But the thing is with it is like it's a wide angle macro lens. Usually macro lenses are like you're seeing a bug and you're seeing the bug, and that's it.
That's it.
This you're able to see the bug and the environment.
Wow. Okay.
And is it almost fisheye?
Yeah. It's not fisheye.
It just has a wide.
It's just a wide
okay.
angle.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because I thought it was like such a small circle.
No, it's surprising at how like wide it is, but you're able to like. It's usually used for like video and stuff to where like you'll have like a donut for like a donut commercial and it'll pull out.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like a very interesting point of view. And it also has like an LED light on the front of it. You have to connect it to a battery pack.
Okay.
That thing was expensive.
I'm sure. What'd you get it for though?
Because I
wanted it.
I just have collections.
I like things.
Actually, my buddy Kenny that's in that band, he asked us to like we're just kind of messing around with cameras too. He asked us to shoot photo and video at his next show, so we're gonna try that.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I've done like skateboarding and stuff like that, like but and like birthday parties and shit like that. But I'd like to do like more. Yeah, just get my eye out there.
Dude, you can make a lot of money doing that. I was doing photography full time before full time tattoo. Well, I was doing them kind of side by side because I wasn't making very much money at either one.
Yeah.
But I mean, weddings and stuff.
I was talking to one of my clients. He was like so big into photography.
Yeah.
And like he was doing weddings and shit like that. And I was like, well, what would you charge for a wedding? Yeah. And he's like $3,000. I'm like, fucking $3,000?
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck?
And that's really not that much for.
And it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
The thing about they're spending $50K on a wedding.
I don't give a shit. Like you're taking pictures.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Like
I was
your phone in your pocket and get
do you
like
know how
almost
long
the same
it
quality.
takes to go through those?
I get it, but
like to go through all the pictures.
Dude, I've done weddings to where I was just going through the pictures for like a day.
Yeah.
To make sure like I'm picking the right ones. Because you got to like grade them 1 through 5.
Right, and like put a portfolio together for them, like a whole thing.
For sure.
Together.
And then you have to edit them.
Yeah.
And that's where
the time consumes. Yeah. I mean,
you just got that DJ stuff too. We can make a whole business.
Yeah, I know.
Wedding, DJ, and pictures.
Yeah, tattooing. Yeah. I'll do tattoo wedding rings.
Yeah. That's kind of a cool idea. You saw those businesses before where they tattoo at the wedding.
At the wedding, yeah.
Which I think is kind of cool.
One of my
Where you just get like small stuff, right? Like obviously.
One of my clients, she well, her husband's like more of the client, but they're getting married soon, and she said something about like, oh, you should come tattoo at the wedding. I'm like, no. You ever tattoo outside?
Yeah.
It's not fun.
In the sun. I mean, I'm sure you can get like a little like
I've never tattooed outside.
Booth tent and stuff like that. But then you get like these drunk people just go, give me wings.
We did what's the name? A benefit at a bar, and
really?
Yeah, and it was rough.
You ever try to tattoo a drunk guy?
I'm sure I
I
have.
was the drunk.
Yeah.
Try doing that.
Yeah,
Wait, you were
ever-
tattooing yourself and you were drunk?
No, he was
you
drunk.
I was drunk tattooing people.
Oh, okay.
Not in,
you're
like,
the drunk
my
guy and
actual
you're
business.
yeah.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Where we at? Oh, we're way past. Yeah.
What do you guys usually go for?
Oh, an hour and a half, something like that.
And if we want to do something, like we'll do another day. Like we're
Yeah,
like,
depending-
You like think
depend-
something, yo, I'd like to talk about this or like,
Yeah, if we don't like touch on everything and stuff like
Right.
that. I had ideas, other ideas. Like you ever watch like the Inked videos where like they like question tattoo artists and like
Oh yeah.
yeah. I wanted to do something like that, but I
like
fucking
yeah, who's gonna bring the green screen and
but I
stuff?
fucking
and-
forgot the green screen. So
Yeah, he's a piece of shit like that.
Kind of a green screen.
it's kind of a green screen.
I don't know if that would work.
I mean,
Might kind of look actually kind of interesing. in a
like
way.
better than like the
might kinda
just
look
the
weird.
the normal black
Dude, you should
background
just
that they
wear like
use.
a green suit, except your face, and have your face coming out of it. You know what I mean? Like green screen wise, that'd be sweet.
That'd be scary.
Yeah.
I'd look like Homer Simpson coming out of the bush.
Bushes.
standing next to
Donuts.
But yeah, I mean, it was great having you on.
You want to shout out all your like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all your social media and your
But-
shit?
So I wish I did a better job at branding, so I could just say that tattoo guy on YouTube, Instagram, and whatever.
Why is it? Oh well,
No,
no, because
so-
TikTok's different. Yeah,
Yeah, TikTok and Instagram are different. That is tattoos by Tyler _ST. Okay. Because I did a bad job at picking a name, and then YouTube is that tattoo guy.
Yeah. Did you ever think about like making like a separate, or are you just not willing to like give up that?
So the thing is, in my YouTube videos, I'll have a little tag that says "Follow me on
TikTok,
Instagram,
yeah.
TikTok,
And,
whatever."
you have this-
So I already have it,
Like,
and it is what it is.
it is what. Yeah, you're just gonna leave it alone.
100%. But I even tried to change my Instagram name to that tattoo guy, but some guy has it that's from like Arizona or something.
Bastard.
But he's had it for a while, and
Yeah.
it's like
Does he even use it?
yeah.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Because I was gonna message him and see if I can like buy it.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
It's not.
It's fine.
I mean, it's it would definitely help with the like overall branding, but
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. It'd just be easier. Yeah.
you also didn't you come out with a clothing line recently?
I did that during COVID, and
Okay.
it didn't work out.
No. Okay.
No.
So we were not shouting that out.
No, but what happened? It was kind of cool though, because it's like it gave me something to do during COVID.
Right. While you were like, you know,
and it was
I don't know
like-
what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I had no idea. I built a whole like website. It was all supposed to go to like an artist. At the end of the year, there was going to be like some type of entry that you can put in with your portfolio, and I was going to give somebody money to start their
Oh, that's pretty cool.
business.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I went back to work, and then I didn't have time to work on it, and then there was like 4 sales at the time.
Okay.
So it just launched, and I went back to work, and I was like, I'm not gonna have time to do this. So like I just shut it down because it was like
You ended
I
up
don't
being
want to
like-
overwhelm myself, and I
Right.
don't want to half-ass it for somebody that might possibly
Yeah.
really be banking on it. So I was like, I'm just gonna stop.
I got you. And then you just did that giveaway as well.
Yeah, Element Tattoo
Supply,
Supply.
yeah.
Dude, they're really cool. They sent all that stuff over, and
Dude.
I actually just sent it out today.
Did
Nice.
you? Nice.
If someone wants to hit you up about a tattoo, where they reach you at?
So on my Instagram, on my Facebook, everywhere you can
Just
find.
just in DMs.
Well, no,
email.
I got
Oh, okay.
I got an email
Oh, okay,
on
cool.
all my stuff. It
Nice.
just says
Tyler Nicholson booking.
booking Tyler Nicholas at gmail.com.
Real simple.
Nicholas. Not
Nicholas.
Nicholas. You can call me whatever.
Nicholson. Nicholson? No?
it's
You were
Nicholas.
saying
no way.
Nicholson for
Nicholson.
like ever.
I
You
thought I said Nichols.
and then
Nichols.
I feel bad that I
There's-
corrected you
yeah.
once in the
There's
beginning.
somewhere there's a word in the middle that I'm
So
missing.
it's Tyler Nicholas?
Tyler Nicholas, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's actually not my real last name, but I don't want people because my name is out there all the time.
Okay, yeah.
So I just use my middle name.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. His real last name is
Yeah.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
It's actually Nicholson.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Nicholson.
Yeah. Tyler Nichols.
That's all you need to know.
That's hilarious. That's the new
exactly what
handle.
it
It's
is.
going to be the new handle.
It's a new handle. Yeah.
Yeah, I figure, you're putting your name out there for, a lot of people.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want people to know my real
No,
name.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what they could do with that.
You should have
Fuck.
you should have came up
Fuck.
with like a
Why
sweet
couldn't you
name.
tell me this before?
Like
No,
Blazer.
it's all
Now
good.
my name's out there.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Not like a sweet name like Blazer or like Laser, Taser.
Johnny Blaze.
Blaze. Yeah.
What? It's gonna be my new name.
Change all your socials.
Yeah, that's,
Yep.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on.
thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Definitely check out all Tyler's YouTube, TikTok content. It's all pretty funny and very educational.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. This
All
is fun.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.